Sumo time. Do you ever look at the body of an offensive lineman, a professional football player, and you think, where have I seen that before? And then you look like, I don't know, 52 countries over, and you're like, wait a minute. And they're doing the same thing. They're just they're pushing each other. Well, eventually, Micah Parsons, defensive lineman, probably one of the most athletic people in the entire league, and CJ Stroud, young quarterback, went over to Japan, and they lived my dream. They got to wrestle in the sumo variety. If you're wondering what the context is here, why does Seth know anything about this subject? First off, Division II college football player. Yeah, that right there is not great, you know? It's not great. There was a time in my life where I was rocking just a beard, no mustache, cutting my own hair. That's not the point. I've also dabbled in sumo a fair amount. I've never worn all these at once. I'm not gonna lie, it feels kind of cool and a little douchey. I'm gonna take them off. I'm even a U.S. national sumo champion as of this year, and I'll be competing in Poland. And I've probably told about 32 people that in the last 2 days. Anyway, we're gonna watch this video, Micah Parsons versus 17-year-old sumo wrestler. This is hard, because to be honest with you, Micah Parsons probably should hold his own. He's a strong individual for sure, and he's used to going up against guys probably a lot bigger than this.
Run it back.
Run it back. You know what that means? He just got whooped. And I actually, anytime you hear anybody say run it back, they just got absolutely destroyed. And I missed this the first time. I didn't see this. Oh, he said he's too small. Not only did he give him the baby, he gave him too small right after that. I don't know who taught this man this cheeky big old baby, but brutal work.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy CJ.
Hello, CJ.
Micah.
Hi, Micah.
Gotta go do sumo wrestling here in Tokyo. About to have a good time, man, and no excited.
I'm so jealous. Dang, all these people just watching from the window.
Wearing black belts here. They are apprentices or trainees. They are not professionals.
I like how they're still listening to music. They're like, silent? I don't think so. I think I'm definitely still gonna listen to music. Also, all these people out here watching, they're not even watching. This is a superstar of a man. Another one, superstar of an athlete. They have no idea that they're in there, 100%, which is kind of cool culturally.
In order to be promoted to the upper class of Sekidori,
A little snap down.
They practice so hard. Wow!
I guess these two are pros.
I've never seen two brothers fight.
Dude, look at the size of this man's shoulders and traps. What on earth? And their heads are really big too. Typically when you see guys this big, their heads aren't also that big. Like you kind of get a little head after a while.
Sumo.
Just comparatively to the rest of you.
He's the youngest brother.
Oh, Waka Takage?
Used to be the highest rank, but now the Wakamoto Haru on the left, he is highest.
Are they gonna head clash? Oh, they do. Nasty.
I learned the motion. No. I learned them. I'm a visual learner. Hell no.
Yeah, get the quarterback out of there.
They looking at us laughing.
He probably does know the motions, to be honest.
They're like, these two pimp squeaks, bro. They go, what? I'm not getting them with the professionals. No helmet, no shoulder pads.
What are you most excited about to get in the ring today?
Just beating the best.
Just beating the best.
Do you really think you could beat him?
On my children. Good luck to those men. Delusion at its finest. Throw him in there. Throw him in the fire.
The thing is, though, I think he can win. He's not going to win, like, a majority of the time, but he can win for sure.
I'll show you what the movements are, and then you can copy them.
Start off with the Shiko. Yep.
I used to sumo squat and weight room.
Okay.
My hip flexibility is trash. It's garbage. Still listening.
Damn, they couldn't have even put him in a washi?
That's a hip. Oh, thank you. Ask him who better, me or him.
Leather towel? Dang. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of expected both these guys to be a little more flexible. That's crazy. If you don't know, these guys are insanely flexible, and it's because of the frequency of throws, like when you get thrown and your leg gets thrown up in the air. If you're not flexible, you're toppling over real easy. But if you can lift that leg up in the air when somebody tries to throw you by your leg, it stops you from being thrown because your leg, you're cool. You're chilling up there. You know, your leg is just up there. No biggie. So having that flexibility is huge for them. And I guess, to be fair, these guys never really have their legs this far. A lot of their athleticism happens from a much narrower base. That's wild. I mean, I can't do that.
That's impressive.
So you don't completely get your knee straight. Just keep that to hip and then.
You don't listen. He not listening. He, right there. He's moving. He trash. No discipline. Damn. Stop crying. Try. Let me
If they were stitched in your arm,
They call me skinny.
they're very impressed. They say, why don't you become small?
I wonder who makes more money at the top level. It's got to be the NFL. What was CJ Stroud's rookie salary? What about Micah Parsons? What's his salary? And then what does a sumo wrestler make? I just made Zach do so much work. Okay. Oh, so now they're going to wrestle each other? Where's the Mawashis at? I know you got some spare washis. Throw some Mawashis on them.
You want to try what's
Yeah. I go here with the squad.
We're going to show you how it's done.
I bet I move him. I bet money you go. How much? 100.
You don't think he's moving him?
No. That's unprofessional. Clock in and pray. You need it.
This isn't designed to not be able to move this guy. This guy is essentially a sled. That's why you see his foot slide. The purpose isn't to keep him from moving him. The purpose is to make it hard to move him and then like drill the consistent pushing. I mean, this guy probably does this like 3 times a week in his training. He just doesn't do it on a human body in this fashion. Yeah, see?
To the details.
Remember the first time.
I'm not remembering anything ever again. Don't tell me what to do.
He counts out. That's when you need to go because he wasn't ready for you.
He wasn't ready for you.
He's gonna say 8 and then.
Look at the size of his neck. His neck is enormous.
Okay.
Oh, I could tell you what's happening. I'll let him keep trying. Okay, here's the issue here. Ready? We'll watch it again. I'll let you try and pick out what the issue is. It's a very sumo specific thing. Did you see it? Okay, here's what the difference is between being an NFL athlete and being a sumo wrestler is. The cleats. Look at how sideways his foot is. When Micah Parsons takes a step here, it's all ball of the feet. This guy's got all of his foot on the ground, which has more traction. Micah Parsons used to wearing cleats on turf, so you can get away with having like 3 cleats in the ground and using it to propel yourself. You can't do that here. So all these steps, watch him slip through that step, slip through that step. He's not going anywhere. If he were to put his foot sideways and wholly on the ground, but instead he's got his heel off the ground. I wonder if he makes that adjustment. Weight class?
Weight class. Hey, tell him go like this. Hey, can you tell him go like this?
Dang, he had a bunch of people rocking the baby on him. That's so funny.
Hey, got stuff on the ground. Like, I can't get no.
Ah.
How much he worth?
He's 17 years old.
17? Oh, yeah.
I put hands and feet on him?
He finna go so hard, bro. He's still gonna lose.
It's not really the point. Okay, what are we doing now? This isn't the point of the drill. I wonder if he even knows what he's doing. That's so good.
Running back. I'm about to hit legs every day. He's too small. Tiny.
Wow. Oh, there he goes. Oh, you see that? Look at him go. The big difference there. Watch this right hand creep underneath. Get this grip. Right here. Boom. This is what did it. This is what got him leaning back.
You gonna try a little extra harder there.
Do they have a match? Oh, dang, is that it?
I feel like I can compete. No, my weight class. My weight class.
So in amateur sumo, there is weight classes. For these guys, there's no weight classes. Like, you get who you get. So he would definitely need to probably put on a little bit of weight. The main difference between the football guys who do well and, I guess, good sumo wrestlers is that all of his moves are designed to get around people. He's a fast defensive end and to push people. Sumo wrestlers have a pretty extensive knowledge on throws and wrestling that kind of is like, I guess nobody really sees it if you don't look deep enough.
It's their core and like their lower half. It's different because in football you're going with momentum. You're coming with no momentum. Like you're going from straight ground to power. I would say they're for sure stronger. Like when they anchor, they anchor. Ask if you think I got a career. I try to tell y'all, listen.
Did you hear
Man, I'm in crash. Football, sumo.
Oh, they got to have Chonko. Guys, I want to go, okay? I want to go. Can somebody send me to Japan? Just send me there. Please, I'd love to go. I want some Chonko. Maybe I should do a part 2 of my eating like a sumo wrestler video. I did one a while ago, and it did okay. The views weren't great, but I had to make my own Chonko. Maybe I'll have somebody else make it this time.
Ask them if they get breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
They only eat twice a day. They skip breakfast before practice.
I don't know how to use good.
お箸あんまり使えないので、
I feel like you never see these guys with a t-shirt on. Isn't it crazy how different their body looks? The Mawashis kind of do you dirty. Like, I wish they would have put a Mawashi on Micah and them. But like this little belly that pokes out, this belly is purely manufactured by the Mawashi. Okay, when you see me and I got a little belly, it is completely coincidental. No, like the Mawashi pushes in, which then any fat that was in that area just goes like boop. And just pushes up and out. So when you see these guys, like this right here, that's pushed out. This is pushed out. They're not that big. They are big, but they're not that big in the tubular area, of course. So when you see these guys in just like a t-shirt, you're like, that's a really big human. Oh, teaching him how to eat with the chopsticks. Yeah, like look at this guy. He's enormous. He's got cargo jorts, what would you call that? Not jorts, capris, cargo capris maybe, but you know, we're not gonna judge him for that.
Did I got a fort? Yes.
Oh my god.
You tell him that I say he's sloppy and greedy. All over the place. Hey, tell him that's why he'll never be big and strong. Tell him my line of business, my job, I don't need to be big and strong. Smart.
Are you guys rivals?
Yes. Yeah. Say my university is better than his. Tell him I'm okay being a villain. How's I being a villain?
These guys aren't like this. I do appreciate this is their show. they're not like asking questions about sumo. They're not like, how do you like? Is it like this all the time? Like the ladies like giving him some information every now and then, but they're like, bro, tell him he sucks. Tell him. In Japanese, do it. No, don't tell him he sucks. Tell him he's bad. No. I know you guys have no idea what we're talking about. Just tell him he's bad. Do me a favor. No, come on, man. He sucks. Hey, where he's from, it's dumb. They're dumb where he's from. I'm smart. Tell him. And meanwhile, they're just like eating their chonko, looking at these dudes with forks, and they're like, dude, send me. I'll do whatever you ask. I won't do anything. Have you seen Sanctuary? I'm not gonna do that. But I'll like ask good questions. Like I'm curious what the life looks like, you know? I'll have lots of matches. You'll get lots of content. Send me.
How many times you beat Ohio State?
Like, you see what I'm talking
How many times you beat Michigan? Tell him that he's older and uglier. Ask him, you see how he hates on me?
What are we doing here, fellas? You're in a sumo stable in Japan. What are we doing?
Says you know I'm the best. You tell him I don't like him.
They actually joke around like that with brothers as well, but they don't know what to say towards your comments, I think.
Who was better at the squat? You asked him?
The squat?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Tell them I had an amazing time. I love learning their culture and everything they represent. It really means a lot to us. Arigato. Help up.
That's cool.
Get on to watch a game that you play the Texans. When we play the Texans, they gotta watch it.
I do. I got
One more to go. One more for the road.
That's the sumo way right there. Him still being hungry. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so that was interesting. You know what? I'll be honest. I kind of want to see a match, and I know that one strongman had a couple matches. So let's do that real quick. I already own one of these. I'm literally using it right now. Leave me alone. Don't make me buy another one.
Next thing you know, it was my turn.
Okay.
My technique of choice to fake.
Okay, sorry. I did the most humanoid thing I could possibly do, and I clicked on the video, and then I immediately went to the most frequently watched part. I've heard a lot of good things about this video. It's a little long. Maybe I should do a full react to it. If you guys want to see that, let me know. Let's see here.
Next thing you know, it was my turn.
Man, somebody's getting after it back there.
My technique of choice to face these human bulldozers? Pure fear. Charging head first, flailing arms and legs in hope of victory.
What could we have done differently there? Looks like he just lost the inside battle. Boom. His hands were okay. Immediately gives up double unders. This guy's got a hand on the inside. Another hand on the inside. Goes underneath the armpit. Lifts up. Gets the leverage. Martins goes for a snap down, but it's when he's not connected enough. And he just goes out. Hey, run it back. Run it back. This man is
Although
massive.
effective, this approach did come at a cost. Upon collision, an immediate sharp pain radiated down from my neck into my arms. Oh, whiplash, a familiar friend visiting me from my wrestling days. Luckily,
Whiplash?
we still had one more day remaining.
Did he have 2 matches and that's it? Yeah, I mean, I guess I could see how that hurts. I mean, that happens. That's kind of sumo. He wins the round, though. I like this video. Okay, so actually, this is sick. So this is Hidatora Hanada. This guy right here is I think he won like multiple like youth championships, I believe, and then was playing football as well. And then he recently signed to Colorado, maybe Colorado State, to play football. I believe he's on scholarship. Let's see what he looks like. Same position as Micah Parsons plays. Oh, yeah, nasty. Honestly, he could have ripped through a little bit earlier. But like the explosiveness off the bat, a couple more steps than you would typically take in a tachi-ai. Maybe 3 steps as opposed to the first step you would take before contact in a tachi-ai. Oh, just beautiful form though. Not super tall, but if he's gonna play like a 3 technique or maybe an inside. Yeah, he's doing great. He's playing really far off the ball. Yeah, just moving, folks. Is there nothing else? Let's see if Martellus Bennett has anything going.
Round 1, fight!
Martellus, I think, is just being a little uncomfortable in this whole situation. Oh, there's that snap down. This is what I'm talking about. If you don't have enough of a connection with your opponent, like you just have your hands on them like this and you're pushing forwards, a snap city. Boop. That's all it takes.
Sumo wrestling is actually very, very tough.
Yeah.
Guys move a lot faster than they look. It's a jungle out there, a Japanese jungle. Takeshi, he beat me the first time. He tricked me and used me against me. I got to be more like water. Against him, I was being like bricks. Against Yama, I'm not so sure. I should eat some fried chicken before I came.
This time.
I like that.
Oh.
Does this bother you?
This is bothering me. Oh, Yama.
Yeah.
Final round.
No good, to the good, to the good. No good, to the good, to the good.
This would be the game plan for somebody who's not a wrestler but is good at pushing. You don't want them to get a grip on your belt. The size difference here makes it very difficult. Typically, a guy with this big of a size difference would try to keep you off of their belt. So you want to keep Yama away from your belt, which would give him leverage to be able to pick up and throw you and pretty much do whatever he wants. You want to keep that distance by kind of doing what he's doing for the most part. And then you would want to probably pick up one of these legs and then just start to drive him. Because you're not going to be able to just sheerly push him out. As you can see here, he's too big and strong. Martellus Bennett's no joke. I think he was a tight end for the Bears for a long time, which they block people sometimes. Oh, he got snapped down again. Dang. Oh, yeah.
Push him, but you can't just use your arms, so you try to use your legs. And then when you lean, he takes advantage of you and gets you to the ground. So I'm trying to figure out the right amount of push and the right amount of balance so I can compete at a high level instead of just getting my like that. This crazy. That's it for watching me get my kick doing some
Man,
sumo.
Martellus Bennett is huge. What is he, 6'7"? Yep, Chicago Bears. 6'6". Okay, I was pretty close. Anyway, this is a tight end and a small defensive end and a quarterback. Do I think that NFL players could do well in sumo? 100%. Absolutely. The main difference is you would have to get used to the grip on the ground like we saw with Micah Parsons. They would have to get used to the pushing mechanics. They would have to get good at wrestling. I think that even if they got good at understanding the physics and the pushing mechanics, they would still lose a bunch because of how we saw with Martellus with the snap downs, because you can't just push your hands on. With football, like most of the time you're grabbing on to the shoulder pads. That's like half of football is holding. What I would love to see is a guy like Jason Kelsey get in there. Jason Kelsey did just retire, so that might be a little hard. Jason, hey man, listen, let me introduce you to sumo, okay? Am I a Japanese sumo stable? No, I am not. We are a small club in North Carolina, but we produced 3 out of the possible 5 men's national champions this year. Myself being one of them. You wanna do some sumo? Jason Kelsey, what do you think? I think that'd be sick. He would absolutely demolish us. So, thanks for watching. I'm gonna keep clapping and shake, rubbing my hands together, you know? Fly mode. All right, I don't know where we're going with this. I should go to sleep. Peace.